This will be the last game I look at because I don't think there's any other games I think that are worth looking at. I think like this one is like decent to look at because this is like the game where they switch the machine. I still have that habit of not being like all the way in the back so I could paint that spawn area like in our spawn in like the left side and the right side. Because like the primarily reason why I left the right side alone is so Josh can get crab, and I don't know how close he was to crab. Like he was like almost damn near there, and I was just still trying to get cooler, right? Like at this point I should be just consistently painting instead of just trying to throw phases and stuff like that. We get cooler, and then we get one pick, right? And then when we get that one pick, we start to move in as a team, and that's something that is really good, right? But then, like, we kind of, like, back off here when we don't really need to, when X-Men is deploying his tent shield. Because remember, we want to be able to cause something to happen when we see X-Men just going in and trying to commit something to happen, right? Because right here, right, we move in, but then we all, like, disperse into our own thing. Like, Timmy went to go watch the right side, I went to go watch left, when in actuality we could have moved him with X-Men because we just left him to die there. I challenge the jet, and then I win. And then I jump out, which is, I think I die here, actually. Yeah, I die here, actually, instead of just backing off. Zuka's pop, but we die here. It's unfortunate, but it happens. Alright, now we're just waiting. We have zone. We don't have any real reason to, like, hard commit over there. Unfortunate jump. Dooley drop there. This is a good crap here because, like, we know, like, the machine's on right and the dualies is on left, and the dualies is trying to, like, get Josh's crab, but then he move out. We burn Jet here, too, which, not really horrible, but I think, like, we could have saved that for at least something. The dualies is still underneath our, our left side. And then now we're just painting and chilling. I think, like, here, we just need to just throw bombs and just chip, and then whenever we get that one crucial pick, then we start to move it. Because right here, we're kind of just like scrambling to see what we need to do. Because then I die, and then we don't have cooler, I feel like, right? And then the moment I come back, we start like playing a little bit more smart, a little smarter, because like not smarter, more smart. And then I jump back, and because I have cooler, because I don't want to die here. We got cooler. And then we notice that we just have to regroup here. Like, in this stage, we have to just regroup. Because I feel like if we're just going down one by one, we're not going to be able to organize anything. And if we're not able to organize anything, then we're not going to be able to do well, honestly. Because, like, right here, we're kind of just all, like, trying to figure our way in, but we're not doing it in, like, a smart fashion. Like, we're trading, we're getting kills that don't matter, we're taking unnecessary fights. Alright, Timmy pops jet, and I think Timmy here, you don't jet the right side. What I think you should do is, like, at least jet, like, where we can at least play off of it. Because, like, you jetting there, like, is fine, but, like, I think, like, aiming for the machine isn't the most important thing that we have to look at. Like, remember, we have to look for whoever's making the mistake and whoever we need to pick off in order to get back in, right? Because, like, I think, like, right here, you could have jetted mid. Like, honestly, you could have just jetted mid or, like, wherever X-Men's at, because I think that's something that, because we're getting used to tent, that you could have helped X-Men when he, I think, like, dropped on the left side, right? He dropped here, and then he was in a 2v1, right? And then you could have jetted there and, like, thrown someone at him to help him. And also, like, I think, like, the reason why that didn't go well is because, like, I don't think that was communicated. Like, I think, like, that could have been communicated to be a little bit more helpful, honestly. We can't contest zone, unfortunately, so I have to play safe. You die, which is unfortunate. I get the one there. And the machine's on left, and then I pinch that machine. I die, unfortunately. We go 3 down. What did you die to, Josh? Let me see. Josh died to what exactly? Oh, it was Jet. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I think dropping here was my mistake right here, because like I didn't need to drop on it, honestly. think there you should have jumped out. Like, I think, like, there you should have jumped out. Because, like, I think, like, here, like, even though you're getting 3 to look at you, you popped Zuka, and you got nothing out of it. And that's just a waste, I feel like. Unless you have Cooler, which I still think is a waste. Because right here, you tent shield, and then you pop Zuka, and you don't kill anyone. So I think a better play would be for you to save your Zuka and just fight with your main weapon. And then, if you die, you come out with Zuka anyway. So that way we'll have it for retake. Alright, another crab, that's good. I like this crab too, right here, because they're all bunched up. And if you notice that in this entire game, they've been playing a little bit bunched up in like areas where they would just like die right here. Like, look how bunched up they are, right? The moment Josh pops crab right here, after you deploy that 10 shield, which they die for 1, 2 is dead, 3, and then it's just the dualies, right? Dualies drops out, and then I'm just covering the sides, right? Just to make sure no one's gonna be playing in that, right? And then we all just basically move up to their elbow because we know that's what they want to go to. I'm just watching the right side to make sure no one drops. I don't think here we all needed to disperse back into mid like that, because then we're just giving them space. I feel like we move in a way to where we don't give them that much space, but also at the same time we live their special. Because right here, he popped Jet, and then we all backed off and we left X-Men to fend for himself. Which, he does jump out, which is successful, which is good. And then the Jet gets no value. Set dies, which is fine. Because we all lived that. So that was good. So we all lived that, and now we're all just regrouping. And we're getting our specials, taking fights. And this is good right here. We're basically putting them in a stagger situation. And then we get lead here. Now, I think if I remember what happens here is that we get lead, and then we just hold for the rest of this game. Because I'm pretty sure, like, we know where they want to go. If we're holding their elbow, they're going to want to drop right. And I think all these positions are comfortable. I don't know why I did that, honestly. I could have just played back, honestly, and just spam phases, play more safer. That's something I have to understand to do better. Okay, nice. I think here, like, Tim, you have to drop on that right side, I feel like, because, like, they're not gonna just head on and fight you. I think, like, you could just play, like, right side and just poke at their snipe. Or, like, just keep on poking in general just to make sure, like, they're not dropping anywhere. And if you drop and you see it, you can just call, like, oh, someone dropped right. And now they have to rush zone here. Like, in this instance, they have to rush zone. And, like, when we notice that they're rushing zone, we immediately just kill them. Like, right here. We just kill them the moment they just rush in zone. Because, like, after you notice that I die, they pop Jet, and then they pop Crab, and they all just rush into zone. And then that's just the game ending right there. There's still a few bit mistakes here and there, but I think overall that game was fine. I think, like, compared to the Mahi game, there was less mistakes here, but more over there that we definitely need to fix as a team.